What is going on, guys? Today we are diving deep into the week of September 15th through September 21st, 2004, talking about what the energies have in store for us. And this week, honeys, is a week that promises major transformation. I'm talking about huge shifts, life-altering moments that shake things up in ways that you could have never seen coming. This week is filled with dramatic endings, bold new beginnings, and sudden revelations that could completely change the course of our lives. And that's because we have the lunar eclipse that's happening this week. I won't get too deep into the lunar eclipse because I have a video that discusses that. I'll leave a link for it in the card and in the description. But this energy this week is all about clearing the path for something new and exciting. So get ready for breakthroughs, bold leaps into the unknown that's leading you to a more, let's say, empowered version of yourselves. And all I can say is hold on to your seats and embrace those powerful transformation, guys. But let's talk generally about how the energy is going to be affecting us, and then we'll move on to how the energy is going to affect each sign specifically. So we're starting with the sun. The sun is in Virgo. This is a time to get organized. Okay, the sun is going to be in Virgo until September the 22nd. All right. What this means is, Virgo energy is all about the little things that we tend to overlook. But if we get to it, that if we pay attention to those details, it can make a huge difference in our lives. So this week is all about tying up loose ends, finishing that project you've been putting off, or cleaning out that messy closet that's been driving you nuts. Think of it like doing a life declutter. That's what this energy is great for. So whether it's work, health, or home, Virgo's energy is urging you to take care of the details that will make everything run smoother in the long run. So let's say you've got a long list of things to do. You've been ignoring them for weeks. Well, this is the week to tackle that list, cross things off, and, get that I feel so accomplished energy going. And maybe you've been, meaning to start a new fitness routine or clean up your eating habits. This is a week that's perfect for taking the step forward and getting things, together with your wellness. So you might find that you actually enjoy the process of organizing things. So, whether it's color coding your bookshelf, kidding, but maybe not. Finally, setting up that budget plan, Virgo. This Virgo energy is here to help you feel productive in those ways, right? Small wins lead to big results, so don't underestimate the power of getting the little stuff done. Moving on, we have Mercury in Virgo. I'm calling this precision power, right? Because Mercury in Virgo, that energy is the king of clear thinking and communication. This is where things get a little interesting. This week, your mind is going to be super sharp. You'll be noticing every little detail, with the sun and Mercury in Virgo. This is amazing for tasks that requires focus, okay? So it's like your brain is a magnifying glass at this time. So if you got paperwork to handle or a project that requires precision, this is your week to get on it. So think of it as the ultimate time for dotting your I's and crossing your T's. This energy is very good for that. Just be careful not to get too caught up in the nitty gritty because you don't want to spend 3 hours perfecting your grocery list. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this is also a good time to help others with things that, your knowledge that you have. So maybe a friend needs help with organizing their own life, and you'll be that go-to person for that. Got a big decision to make. Now's the time to plan it carefully and make sure every base is covered before moving forward. This energy loves planning. So whether it's a new business idea or just reorganizing your calendar, this is great energy for that. Moving on, guys, Venus is in Libra. Love is in the air, right? Venus rules Libra. And so, you know what that means. It's all about love, beauty, finding harmony in your relationships. So this week, expect relationships to feel smoother, more balanced, and, just full of charm. So, whether it's a romantic relationship or friendships, this energy doesn't discriminate against the one-to-one relationships that we have. So everybody's going to be a little more willing to compromise with this energy, compromise and make things work, and things will work. So if you've been, in a bit of a tiff with someone, Venus in Libra helps you to patch things up. So it's like the universe is handing out, let's get along vibes to everybody, making things easier. Also with the Venus in Libra energy, it makes you want to beautify everything. So are you in a mood to redecorate? This energy supports that. You'll be wanting, more beautified space. So whether it's hanging up new art or just rearranging your living room for a better flow, this energy is perfect for that. If you're working on a project, this is going to be the perfect time to bring in a partner to help you collaborate, because you guys are going to have that collaborative mojo, the collaborative juices flowing. It's wonderful for that. But here's the catch. Don't avoid difficult conversations if you have to have them. Have the conversations. This energy will just make it easier for you to make things, for you to get through those conversations and make peace and find balance. So, be honest, be diplomatic. This energy is great for that. Overall, relationships are going to feel lighter and more fun. Moving on, guys, we have Mars in Cancer. Heart over hustle, right? We're going to be in the feels with Mars in Cancer. So Mars moved into Cancer September 4th. And this is where emotions rule over the unusual, let's say, hustle and grind vibes that we may be happening. So instead of charging with our head, we might find that our actions are guided by how we feel in the moment. So if we're working on a project, but your heart is not in it, you're more likely to put it aside in favor of something that feels more meaningful to you. At this time as well, family and home and your home life takes priority. Maybe you'll find yourself, redecorating your space, planning more dinners and games and just spending quality time with the people that you love. Also, you'll be fiercely protective of those you care about with Cancer or Mars in Cancer. Be mindful, though, that mood swings could be rampant. So if you're feeling out of sorts, it could throw your plans off. So just be mindful of those shifts in your moods. Don't be afraid, though, to take a break when you need one, recharge and come back. Mars in Cancer loves emotional connection. So don't be surprised if you're more interested in heart-centered activities. This energy is here for that, right? Rather than those power moves. If you're somebody that was into that, this energy has you feeling, like I said, in your feels. If there's something you're passionate about, this energy gives you the boost to stand up for what you believe in, especially when it comes to protecting your emotional world. Just remember, though, sometimes the most powerful actions is the one that brings you peace and comfort. So just heads up for that. And now is the perfect time to talk about the emotional roller coaster of the week, the moon transits. So we know the astrological sign that the moon is changing into changes the way we relate to the world and can affect our moods dramatically. That's no secret. And it's important to be aware of the signs that the moon transits through as it influences us. So the moon is going to be going through 4 signs this week, and that's going to be stirring up some different vibes. So let's talk about that. Here we go. The moon is going to be in Aquarius from September 15th through the 16th. And when the moon is in Aquarius, we're all about innovation and breaking away from the usual routine. This is your thinking outside the box moment. For example, if you've been stuck in a creative rut, now's the time to shake things up with new ideas. You'll feel drawn to group activities and working on something that's bigger than yourself when the moon is in Aquarius. So collaborate, brainstorm, and focus on the future, because that's all good for this energy. Personal freedom is good with this energy, so don't be surprised if you find yourself resisting anything that feels resistive or restrictive rather. You may be bogged, let's just, for example, if you're bogged down by routine that just doesn't excite you, it's the perfect time to introduce something fresh, try a new hobby, or work on a cause that's close to your heart. This energy loves radical changes and new beginnings, so it's perfect, perfect time for the lunar eclipse that's coming up. So use it to shake up your life a little if that's what you want to do. Social gatherings and group projects are favored during this time. Think about joining a community effort or organizing something with friends, but remember to balance your head with your heart. Aquarius is logical, but don't forget your emotional needs too with this energy. Now, on Tuesday, we're going to be having the lunar eclipse, and that's when the moon is going to be moving into, Pisces. And so, just really briefly, lunar eclipses and full moons bring situations to a climax. It reveals what's been hidden or unresolved. And, these starry or cosmic events, they intensify our emotions. They absolutely lead to dramatic shifts in areas of life that's impacted by the eclipse according to where it hits in our chart. So just a heads up, we might feel like, we might want to act. This is not the time to act because the eclipses temporarily obscure our vision. I always say this. And so when the eclipses hit, it does make our judgment a little less clear. Do know relationships, though, in particular, because lunar eclipse affects relationships, they're going to be tested. They are going to prompt realizations. This is going to be a period that leads to significant changes, significant breakthroughs, significant endings, significant new beginnings, major shifts. And so this is going to be ongoing. This particular lunar eclipse is very important because it's the start of a new series. So it's the start of a new chapter in our lives on the axis of Virgo and Pisces in our chart. But like I said, I talked deeply about the Pisces lunar eclipse and how it affects every sign specifically in a separate video. So check out that video if you want to see how it's going to affect you. But normally speaking, when the moon is in Pisces, it brings dreamy, imaginative energy, and it's time to slow down and connect with your intuition. That's going to be the theme throughout this series that is going to continue through 2027. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, take these days to rest, to meditate, and to get lost in a creative project like painting or writing or journaling or something. You'll feel more compassionate and in touch with your emotions to those around you. So be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others too. Boundaries might blur a little, so it's important to stay grounded and not get swept away by your feelings. This is going to be a perfect time to let your imagination run wild. I already said that, but it's Pisces, so it's worth saying again. Dive into your favorite book, listen to music, or spend time by the water. This time is favorable for that type of activity. If you've been craving a spiritual recharge, this is your moment. Right? Light candles, meditate, tap into your highest self. This energy is all for it. Avoid overthinking the details. This energy is about flow and trust in the process. Use this time for deep reflection and let yourself dream big during this eclipse. It's magical energy for healing and emotional growth. Okay. Now, The moon will shift into Aries on the 19th and stay there to the 20th. And so this is buckle up energy. When the moon is in Aries, it's go time. You feel a burst of energy and motivation to get things done. So if you have a project you've been sitting on, now is the time to start it. Aries moon loves bold, decisive action. So take advantage of it if you need to start something. This fiery energy is perfect for jumping into new challenges, but just watch out for impulsiveness, especially around the lunar eclipse. Stop, wait, think before you make a hasty decisions. You don't want to do that. Physical activity is a great way to channel that energy. So hit the gym or take a brisk walk to burn off any restlessness if you need to. Be aware that people might be more competitive at this time, including you. So don't be surprised if you feel the urge to prove yourself. Know where the energy is coming from. So, for example, if you've been waiting for the right time to ask for a promotion or to start a new fitness routine, this Aries energy is giving you the courage and that to go for it. Okay. Take advantage of the confidence boost, but remember to think before you leap. This is going to be the perfect time to kick off short-term projects that need results. But again, think before you leap. And we end with moon in Taurus, and that's going to start or is going to shift in to gear on September 21st. And time to slow down, right? Time to relax and indulge in the simple pleasures of life when the moon goes into Taurus. So treat yourself to something cozy like a spa day at home, baking some comfort food, or taking a nature walk. The energy is amazing for that. You'll feel more grounded and steady with this moon and Taurus energy. So it's a great time to focus on practical tasks and long-term goals. This is going to be a moment to enjoy the finer things in life as well. Good food, a comfy blanket, or just chilling out with your favorite movie. Right? You'll be less inclined to rush and more interested in taking your time to savor the present moment, especially if you were on go with that Aries, with the moon in Aries. This is going to be a perfect time to settle in, settle down. If you've been wanting to start a savings plan or invest in something meaningful, now is a good time to make thoughtful financial decisions with this energy. Guys, Taurus moon is all about stability. So focus on creating comfort and security for yourself. And two, life might feel more peaceful with this energy. So take advantage of it. Focus on building something solid and reliable if you can. And so that's the general reading I have for you guys. But stay tuned and let's get into how this energy is going to be affecting each of the signs. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's go, guys. Aquarius, the week of September 15th through September 21st is packed with emotional breakthroughs, creative boosts, and a few moments that will make you dig deep and come out stronger. So let's go ahead and unpack this energy. Starting on the 15th, we have a big boost of confidence coming your way with the moon, from the moon when it aligns with your sun and Aquarius. Wow, you're going to feel it. So imagine getting the extra push from the universe, the kind that makes you feel like everything is finally clicking. This alignment is going to give you a boost of recognition and support from all those around you, whether they're the support is coming from work or friends or online. You're going to feel like everybody is vibing with you. You might notice that people are drawn to your energy, reaching out to you for advice or just complimenting your work. This is going to be a time to take the spotlight, Aquarius. So grab it right while it lasts, because this is going to be a crazy week. You're going to love the appreciation that you're getting with this energy. On the 16th, we have the moon entering your second house of Pisces, right? And generally when the moon moves into your second house, your house of values and material things, this means that you start thinking about what's really important to you. Is it money? Is it comfort? Is it the sentimental object you've been holding on to for years, whatever it is, you'll feel more connected to what brings you joy and security. It's going to be a good time to reassess your financial situation. You might feel like making a big purchase or investing in something meaningful. Maybe you'll even splurge on something you've been eyeing for a while. Just make sure it's something that adds value to your life, whether it's an experience or a gadget or something that makes you feel, or makes your home feel like a sanctuary, and you feel safe with it. But I'm going to say you might feel like that, but hold off, because we have the lunar eclipse also affecting this 2nd and 8th house axis. And I'll get into that deeply. I just wanted to speak briefly about how the moon and activating your 2nd house generally make you feel. Pisces does add a bit of magic, and dreamy, mystical, spiritual energy, like when it's activated. So you might feel in tune with your emotions when the moon is there. Don't be surprised if you start picking up on vibes you usually wouldn't notice. It's going to be a perfect time to express your creative side, whether that's through art, through journaling, or something of deep reflection. I want you to pay attention to your dreams as well. You want to pay attention to that. Everything that I've said, I want you to hold on to that and know that is going to be front and center 10 times as much, because the full moon lunar eclipses are happening in your 2nd and 8th house sectors, and this is going to be dramatically transforming your life. Now, I do have a video that explains all about how the lunar eclipse, or the eclipses that are unfolding on this axis in your house, the 2nd and 8th house, is going to affect you over the next 2.5 years to 2027. So I strongly suggest you check that video out, but I'll give you a little bit more about what the energies are affecting. The eclipse is bringing surprising developments to your finances, your possessions. It's highlighting your 2nd house. Everything that I just talked about, it's highlighting those. The 2nd house governs your income and material wealth. Unexpected shifts could affect your financial stability, which, could be an unforeseen opportunity for you to earn more money, or project, or give you opportunity to resources that are lucrative, right? Or maybe a lucrative project is coming to an end, right? You'll need to reassess how you manage your money when this energy comes about, and this could push you to adjust your spending habits and your saving habits. That's why I said, like, when this energy comes into your 2nd house, you might feel like you want to buy something, but don't do it yet. Wait till things are clear. I would say wait till at least a week after the energies settle down for the lunar eclipse. All right. This period is encouraging you to balance personal needs with shared resources, because it is on that axis of what's mine and what's yours. This is prompting you to reflect on how you handle what is yours versus what you share with others. As the eclipse approaches, you may need to settle a debt or finalize a financial deal, but avoid rushing into big decisions. Avoid rushing into big decisions, because it could be a disaster if you make a move with details not being clear. So wait at least until after a week or so has passed. It's going to give you a chance for new perspectives on handling money and personal assets to come into view. Over the coming years through 2027, you're going to experience gradual changes, major changes in how you approach your finances. This is leading you to more stability financially in the end, though. Emotions around your financial security will certainly intensify. So take your time and reflect before you act. This is going to be a period of transformation, but ultimately is helping you build a healthy relationship with your money and your material security as well. Okay. But like I said, check those videos out so you can learn how this energy is unfolding in your life. Moving on the 18th, the moon is going to enter your third house in Aries. And this is highlighting your communication. Now is the moment you want to say what's on your mind. You may feel more impulsive in speech and confident when it comes to expressing your ideas, whether it's having an important conversation with a friend, sending an email, or sharing something online. Your communication, you're going to want to communicate, right? Take this as a great time for taking action. If there's something you've been holding back, this is going to be your cue from the stars to just go for it, and you should go for it. You might feel an urge to speak more directly, but remember your words will have power, so choose them wisely, okay? Don't shy away. Use the energy to make an impact with your words. So while you're making an impact with your words, you make extra. You're being extra aware of the people around you, right? You'll be able to read the room like never before. Whether you're in a group setting or in one-to-one, you're just going to have that magical ability to understand what people need, with the moon sextiling you while it's in Aries. And so this energy is going to make you that go-to person for advice, and like your words are going to have power. So yeah, use this energy very wisely, okay? People are going to be drawn to your empathetic nature. So I think you're naturally going to have a way with people and your words. And this energy will help you to build deeper connections with people, with the wisdom that you're going to impart to them, with this energy. Coming from your third house. Guys, if you're getting any value from this video, like and subscribe, share with your friends, talk to me in the comments. I want to hear what you got to say, but not before I give you the final rundown of the energies for the week. On the 20th, the moon is going into your fourth house. This is bringing attention to your home and family. You might feel nostalgic, thinking about your roots, childhood memories, or wanting to spend more time with loved ones. This is going to be a good time to reconnect with family, or focus on making your home a bit cozy, more peaceful, and, more of a sanctuary. If you've been wanting to redecorate, reorganize, or simply spend more time at home, now is the perfect moment for you. You'll feel emotionally grounded at this time. Your surroundings are going to reflect the stability and comfort you crave, or you can orient them in the way that does reflect that stability and comfort that you crave. Think about creating a space that makes you feel nurtured and safe. It's all about finding that balance, and that's exactly what you're going to do with this energy on the 20th. Also, while the moon is in Taurus, this is going to bring you a sense of calm and stability, emotional stability. It's all about slowing down, appreciating the simple pleasures of life, whether it's enjoying your favorite meal, spending time outside in nature, listening to some soothing music. You'll feel more at ease with the world around you. This energy is going to help you to find peace in the little things. It's going to be a great time to focus on what brings you comfort and security, both emotionally and materially, financially too. You might also feel more connected to nature and drawn to activities that ground you, like gardening, cooking, spending time with pets. Let this general energy wash over you and let it recharge your spirit. This is a great time for that. Embrace it, okay? You might to face a bit of roadblocks with your communication, as the moon will square your sign when it's in Taurus. It could feel like no matter what you say at this time, your message is just not landing. So, that could be at work, that could be in a personal setting. It could lead to some frustration, but don't worry, it's a quick energy. It will pass, right? Take a deep breath. Try to find your strength. and to figure out how you're going to get through those little hiccups. It's not a big deal. If you run into that, just try to listen more, be a little bit more patient. That's where your strength will be. Okay. Sometimes the best way to move forward is to take a step back, reflect, and once the energy clears, you'll be able to, get your point across more effectively, especially if you've just sat back and listened to what people are saying. You can respond a lot more powerfully with keen listening, right? On the 21st, we have you still feeling a bit stuck emotionally, because the moon is not moving out of Taurus until after the 21st. So if you're working on something, dealing with family matters, the progress might be a little bit slow. Just remember to just take a moment to process, right? This is going to be an opportunity for you to reflect on what is causing the blockage, so that once you gain the insight that you need, you can move forward and, not have to deal with such challenge again. Right? So maybe it's a time to let go of old habits and to rethink a plan that has just run its course and is not working right now. Don't be discouraged. Challenges help you grow. I always say that, and I know that they do. I've not achieved anything without challenges put before me. And, by the end of the week, you'll be stronger for it. I know you know that. Right? So if you've got any value from the insights shared in this video, like and subscribe, talk to me in the comments, tell me I embrace the challenges, right? Put in the comments, I embrace the challenges, Aquarius. Let me know that we connected, okay? We connected. And until next time, keep your hearts open and your spirits connected. Ciao for now, Aquarius.